Other interesting business news, you have YouTube enacting new rules and more aggressive ad blocker disables. Now, it looks like one of the rules is in reference to the YouTube Shorts, which they introduced in 2021 to attempt to compete with TikTok, the exponentially growing Chinese app company where it's known for having short little clips, usually degrading your brain cells, promoting unhealthy mental illnesses, and pretty much being a big time sink and not adding any value to your life, but people are addicted to it, so they keep logging onto that damn thing. And of course, Google YouTube is concerned because it's eating up market share, it's eating up screen time. And every second that someone's eyeballs are glued onto that app and they're not wasting their life at the other app, although great content like this is free, so click that subscribe button. Definitely, you want to keep your eyeballs on the screen for this show because it's awesome. But they're paid by advertisers by what's the dwell time? How long are their eyes on that product? How long are their eyes looking at their phone screen? And if they're on another app, that's decreasing their market share. So it looks like they claim they're trying to combat. They say they're trying to combat spam, but there's a lot of speculation in the YouTube community that they're just trying to crack down on you leaving the site. Now, one thing they're trying to do is removing links from YouTube Shorts, which is detrimental if you have sponsored shorts. So it's one of those eras where the creators are making less and less on YouTube. I'm slowly building up the channel. We'll get to the monetization someday. But in addition to that revenue going down, some YouTube creators, it's very common to have another sponsor where they give a shout out, and that sponsor will pay them as well. So that way, even though the YouTube is paying them less, their overall income can stay the same or hopefully grow with other partners. And traditionally, you just put, let's say they're pitching, I don't know, let's say Top Technologies. We actually do have a promo right now. We're giving away a free flamethrower with every August purchase. And you can mount it to an AR-15. Why are we doing that? Well, it's fun and it'll drum up business. Granted, there's some stipulations that go to toptechnologies.com. You'll see it has to be a certain purchase amount and you have to have a state that allows it. But let's say I want to do that specifically for a short. Well, I would put the link to our website description or the website page into the short. And people presumably click on that and go to the website. They say, hey, this is awesome. I want to buy some IT services or gear from you guys so you can get free flamethrower. Why not? And that would help the channel. So they're getting rid of that because you are leaving the platform with that link. Now, they claim it's because there's a lot of spam in those links, which I can't imagine that being... Let me know if you see if that's an issue. I've never seen that issue before because, again, unless the person themselves are a scam or a scam artist, I don't know how you would... Maybe they would hack someone's account to put in a malicious URL in there. But at the end of the day, I think they're doing it, or they're cracking down on that because you're moving away from the site. And there's also a couple other interesting things they've been doing as well. Now, it looks like starting August 10th, so a couple days ago, they claim that clickable social media icons from the desktop channel banners will no longer show. Additionally, starting August 31st, so right around the corner, links in Shorts comments, descriptions, and links in the vertical live feed will no longer be clickable. So they want to take it off the desktop channel banner. And again, they're saying it's all about controlling the content, or more accurately, controlling your experience so you do not leave YouTube. Because a lot of creators, they'll actually put it in the banner on the top of their homepage. They'll say, hey, we also stream on Rumble. And they'll actually give a description or a URL so you can easily click that link to go to there because there's less censorship on Rumble. And it's something we'll be posting the show there as well shortly. And again, they say it's to protect the consumers, but has this ever been an issue for you as a consumer? Has anyone had a negative experience with YouTube because of those links being there? Now, it'll be interesting to see. They also say that to promote creators with alternative options to showcase their important links, YouTube Shorts will add a, quote, prominent clickable links on channel pages. Those will be available for creators beginning August 23rd. Viewers on mobile and desktop should start seeing prominent links on the creators' channel profiles near the subscribe button. But again, I don't know how that's just... It's one of those things where it seems they want you to go back to the channel page. It feels like they're making a more awkward, cumbersome experience as well. Now, this is all as they're actually increasing the price of YouTube Premium, which they're pushing very hard. Price recently went up from $11.99 to $13.99 per month. And now, interestingly enough as well, YouTube's doing pretty good. For the first time in many fiscal quarters, their sales from ad revenue went up by 4.4%. Now, on average, previously, they're actually going down by 2% quarter over quarter. which is detrimental, of course, because yes, right now YouTube is profitable for Google, but after a certain amount of time, they got to be concerned of, well, if this part of the business is losing money, we're going to have to use funds from over here to offset those losses. And again, they have big competition with TikTok. That is growing exponentially, and that basically has government funding behind it because it's headquartered over in China, and the government's part of everything over there. The joke in IT is they don't even have firewalls between the company and the actual government. There's just a direct line, which, trying to think of a rudimentary way of speaking, is basically they have no Brita filter between the faucet and your cup. It's just a straight line. There's nothing to filter it, nothing to stop anything. It's straight access. But that's fair enough, accurate, I think, description of the situation. So it'll be interesting to see. And in regard to the ad blocker, they say that they started one in June, earlier this summer, and if they detect an ad blocker technology, they'd actually come out on the screen and they would say, hey, we have a 3-strike policy. You can watch 3 videos, and then we're going to lock you out until you disable the ad blocker. And now, if they detect it, they're going to actually give you a 30 to 60 second countdown before they stop you from accessing it. So YouTube, they seem to be increasing their sales, but a lot of these tech companies, they're taking drastic steps to try to increase profitability, which does make sense. We have 40-year hyperinflation, uncertain. The economy is so uncertain, no one knows what's going to happen. A lot of speculation on who's going to get in office, in the United States especially, depending on who's politically in charge. There's many mechanisms that change in charge of not just income of personal people, but also laws, regulations around businesses that affect profitability. So the worst thing pretty much the worst thing for business is uncertainty. When you don't know what the market's going to do, the interest rates are going to do, what the government's going to do, a lot of businesses kind of just stall out as they wait to see what's going to happen because they don't know. They might need those extra rainy day funds or the extra profits to actually hold out against the hard times, which are maybe they're caused many times by the government themselves. So it'll be interesting to see, but YouTube continues to become seemingly more and more restrictive. It'll be interesting to see. Let me know how much more rules and stipulations will it take for people to leave the platform. I did a poll on LinkedIn and actually asked people, YouTube used to have 0 ads, then they had 1, now they have 2. How many ads would it take for you to leave the platform? I asked, the options were 3 ads, 4 ads, 5 ads, and then the 4th was other just comment, which lazy people just do to click that so they can see results. Now, without commenting, lame. Now, a majority of the people said 3 commercials. And given the trends of YouTube, I can't help but think that's right around the corner. Because again, they want to keep this ad revenue increasing. One way to do it, introduce more commercials. Let me know, would 3 ads per video be enough for you to drop the YouTube experience and go over to Rumble or Cloud or BitChute or Odyssey? Let me know in the comments. It'll be interesting time. As I always say, shall tell. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Also, want you to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August. So if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to take the time to like and comment. The feedback is always greatly appreciated. It helps us make the show better and better. Also helps with the algorithm so it gets shown to more and more people. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your co-workers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.